Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 15th, 16th, and 17th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It will be on all the videos. So it's not the same video, but it is the same introduction. I will post down there in the description a timestamp so that you can bypass the introduction, for if you cross-watch your rising, ascending, moon, Jupiter, Mars, all of that, Mercury, Venus. So if you cross-watch, you can just bypass. I hope you watch the introduction at least once. Anyway, when I am doing my weekend readings, I generally use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, and I will be using my John Holland Psychic and Tarot cards. Okay? Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, and also my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, the introduction, I will be using an overview of just what is going on in the world, and I will be using my Waite Rider deck, and I'm going to pull one from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. We're going to pull Osha Zen out for a little bit. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? What's going on? We just had the full moon we're about to have the full moon on the 13th. It's got a really strong energy to it. 2:37 p.m. Central's time, I have it here. That might be Eastern time. We also have July 17th, 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Venus enters Cancer. Now, Mercury is already in Cancer, so communications may not necessarily be as harsh. Cancer likes to get the message through, but without the harshness of some of the other energies. And now we have Venus. So this could be a weekend of a lot of feels, a lot of emotional tuggings, okay? Now we do have the Schumann resonance. I did post something today, and I will try to post when I see something that's a little bit odd, like those big white spikes. I will post them at that time. And anything else, look on my community page, look at my Facebook, my Instagram pages also. Okay, so let's see. Let's just do an overview. Let's ask, higher power, because I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Source, Holy Spirit, and ask what's going on, and just let the words flow through, okay? So let's see what we have here, and let the cards speak for themselves, or speak. Let's see what we have for this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, July 15th, 16th, 17th. We are getting closer to Leo season, and planets will be going into Leo soon, like Mercury, and then I think even Venus. But let's see what we have going on here. Come on now. What do we have, higher power? What's going on in this world? What's going on in this world that we need to be aware of, that we need to know that you are in control of, that you're letting us know so that when these things happen, we are at peace? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. And yes, it does help for me to put my glasses on. Here we go. Okay, anything reversed has a little stronger energy. Let's see. Okay, so we have a reversed cup. We have an 8. 8 is a very, unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Think of it as the infinity sign, but yet it's straight. So there's a lot of things that could be happening, and there's so many possibilities going on. This is Cups energy, and Cup energy is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid and emotional energy. We are in Cancer season. There's a lot of, Neptune's in Pisces right now. The South Node is in Scorpio. So there is a lot of this water energy, this very fluid, very emotional. And remember, Venus and Mercury, Mercury is in Cancer and Venus is coming into Cancer, okay? So there is going to be this very emotional, strong, maybe communications, but didn't we get the 8 of Cups recently in one of the overviews? Because the 8 of Cups is walking away. The 8 of Cups is leaving something behind, something that may not necessarily be great for us. Harm, may be something that we don't necessarily want to work with or deal with anymore. But it is walking away. It is starting on a new journey. I do like how there is these 5 cups are joined together along with these 3 cups. So it is something that it is for our betterment. It is for our good. And, because this is walking away. This is the 5 of cups, if you want to look at it that way. And this is that things are happening for our own good. It may not necessarily be easy. It may not necessarily be something that we even want. But then the 3 of Cups, if you look 1, 2, 3, that has a celebratory energy. That has a creative energy. And there's also that power of 3. However, this person is not just walking away. This person has taken some steps to move totally away and is going on a new journey. Okay, let's see what we've got here. And there is our good old moon. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Next card. So now we have the 5 of rods or wands. This is our Leo energy, our Sagittarius energy, and it's also our Aries energy. There's still things going on. We're about to go into Leo season, things going on in Aries right now. And, what is it? Jupiter's in Aries. This is struggle. This is a struggle, but it's not necessarily a harsh struggle, but it's a struggle, and it's tiring. And it's just like, I want to get this over with, but yet at the same time, we're struggling amongst each other. And it's just kind of play acting in some ways. There's not really any major intent, but yet it's still a struggle, and nobody wants to back down on this. Nobody wants to move away from this. So it's kind of like if one person broke away, then the others would break away too. But it's just kind of like no. So there's a lot of stubbornness with this energy too. So let's see what this next card has here. We have the Emperor. So we have the Emperor. So that is a 4 energy. 4 has stability. It also has organization. It also has leadership. Now, this is a major arcana. The Emperor is a little bit more than those King's energy. The King, the Emperor is very wise, is very know-all, see-all, can observe all. Now, the Emperor also has a very ruling energy with this. Now, sometimes I can feel like the Emperor in some of the decks is the masculine divine, whereas the Empress is the feminine divine. So I do pick that up, but at the same time, I feel like there's this higher power, God, higher power, God, whoever that is for you. And it is watching, it is maintaining, it is connecting. It's also getting ready to make their move, to make his move, to make her move, okay? So there's this walking away energy. There's this struggling. Nobody wants to really back down, but yet nobody's really trying too hard to win. If one person would just say enough is enough, and then we have that emperor that's just watching and waiting and overseeing all of this going on. So who knows what this all means? Let me know, okay? Let me know what you're reading from these cards. Okay, let's see what we've got here now. Our Osha Zen Tarot card, Higher Power. What do you want to say about this? What do you want to say with this? There, that moon energy is watching us. That moon energy is watching us. It's just, and that the 5, it's just that we've got, there's been, these people have gotten used to the struggle, and they're not even seeing that they could put down their rods or their wands. They're just used to the struggle. The Emperor, I'm not necessarily feeling real kind and mushy energy towards the Emperor. I kind of feel like the Emperor is almost moving, it's kind of pushing this along and pushing this forward. So it's kind of one of these things too, are these choices that we have? Do we have a choice to walk away, or do we have a choice to just kind of stay in the struggle? I don't know. The Emperor, major arcana, a lot of times has Michael energy, the Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael is the the archangel over the divine, the angelic warriors, if you want to say, protector and such like that. But just kind of feel like the Emperor is just watching and waiting. Anyway, Let's see what we have here with Osha Zen Tarot cards. We're going to cut. We're just going to take one. Okay, so now we have, again, reversed. We have a 3. We have a 3 in the major arcana. So we have the male, the male divine energy, the masculine divine energy, and now we have the feminine divine energy. We have the Empress energy here. This is all about creativity. Again, there is something with the moon cycles. So whatever this is happening, it's kind of, I don't know if this is a yin and yang type of thing, yin and yang. But this is, again, the 3 is creative, is celebratory, is very much, the power of 3. You say something, do something 3 times, things can be happening with that. So this is also a lot of things creative. So whatever this is, again, I feel like the Emperor, the divine masculine energy, is kind of watching, but yet I feel like the creative energy, the Empress energy, possibly like Holy Spirit type of energy, is wanting to create something better and something more. And actually, the creativity. A lot of times, the Empress, she's pregnant, she's waiting for that right time. We do have that moon energy again, and we have a lot of colors and a lot of possibilities with this. So, interesting. I don't know. Walking away, struggling, watching, growing, creating. Things are happening. The energies are speaking. Anyway, interesting. Let me know my, everybody out there, what it is that you're seeing with this, because we do have the masculine and the feminine divine energies here, and kind of feeling like it's an either or with that 8 of Cups and that 5 of Rods and Wands. Okay, please take a moment. Let me know what this means to you, what you're seeing, because I love that interaction. So, so comment, but also take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You really help keep my channel going and me motivated, so thank you. It does help, so thank you very much. And why don't we start the readings now? Hello, my Virgos, and how are you doing? Are you starting to feel the shift a little bit more? Getting a little more sensitive, getting a little bit more aware that things are about to start changing a little bit more for you? Just kind of go with the flow. Go with the flow as much as you can, my Virgos. Oh, okay, ego, facing fears. Let's see what else we have. We have a 15 on that. So higher power, what else do you have for our Virgos? What do you have for our Virgos here? It's like, like I said, Virgo energy has been kind of mellow and not necessarily right out there. So, and that's been comfortable for you. But now things are starting to shake things up again. We're getting closer to Leo season, which then means that we will be closer to your energies. So what was nice and quiet is now starting to rattle. It's starting to rattle a little bit, okay? And it's starting to pull up some feelings, pull up some anxieties, pull up some possibilities too. So don't think that it's all negative, because it really isn't. It's just more a case of, I've just been, it's just been nice. It's just been a nicer energy, and now things are starting up again. Anyway, this is the only one that's reversed, so let's take a look at this. This is a 15, change, 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 5, 5, 5. All about changes. If you've been seeing a lot of synchronicities, if you've been seeing a lot of 5s, really pay attention to what that's about. Okay, that's a lot of times that's angel numbers saying things are changing. Do not be worried about it. Do not be afraid. When you're getting these types of energies, these types of numbers, it's letting you know so that when these changes happen, that you're not taken off guard. So you go, oh, well, I didn't expect that. No, you didn't, but you were being prepared. So know that something higher than you is letting you know. And by letting you know, you should not, you should have a little more trust in whoever that is to you. Anyway, the 15 ego, this is, like I said, 5, 5, 5, 5. We have that 1, new beginning, 10, transition, and again those 5s. 1 plus 5 is a 6, the number of man. It's the energies you put into something. Archangel Jophiel, a lot of creativity. Jophiel has ways to make things happen and uses, thinks outside the box. Now, this is also the Devil card in the traditional tarot. And the Devil card is always about facing your fears. You don't have to be trapped. You don't have to stay where you're at. You can slip the bondage. You can slip the chains. The Devil card also, when you live in fear, remember, I'm always saying this, yes, I will say this again and again. Fear is a tool of the devil. Tries to keep you from growing. Tries to keep you from being the best version that God source has wanted for you. Tries to keep you from, when you're acting out of fear, you're not acting, you're keeping your vibrations low. Tries to keep your vibrations low. Ego does the same. Anyway, it's a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So that's about ego. And ego is also being worried about how other people see you, how other people perceive you. Oh, I'm going to fail. Oh, I'm not doing the job I'm supposed to be doing. And again, that keeps your vibrations on the lower side and keeps you, my Virgos, from being that wonderful earth energy that you are and being very creative energy. Okay? So here we go. Next card is the Queen of Air. So Queen's energies, court cards, have dual energies. Underlying is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid emotional energy. Air energy is our Aquarius, our Gemini, it is our Libra. Venus is still in Gemini. It will transition, and we do have Saturn in Aquarius, getting basically reality versus illusions. Try to think bigger, okay? Try not to let your mind be trapped in those illusions, okay? Try to see yourself for who you are and love yourself and forgive yourself too, okay? And I know that that's something maybe somebody out there really, really needs. You're really doing a good job. You're fulfilling what you're supposed to be fulfilling. Just know that, you're doing the best you can. How's that? Anyway, the Queen of Air, though. The Queen of Air thinks things through. The Queen of Air comes to that logical side. The Queen of Air wants to look at the whole picture and at the same time does not necessarily want to cling to, that fear energy or that emotionally, I can't do it energy. Okay? So the Queen of Air is very clear-headed. But the Queen of Air wants to get rid of what is not serving her either. So, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation, and laughing, even when you're afraid, laughing does raise your vibration. So, just know that. This is one of those times that you need to really keep, even if it doesn't necessarily work out the way you thought it would, enjoy the time and laugh. Laugh and laugh loud. Here we go. Next card is Strength. So now we have Strength. Now Strength has been coming up in a few of the other readings. So you may want to make sure you take a look at your your natal chart, your birth chart. Because it has come up. I think it came up in the water readings and it came up in the fire readings too. So it's come up a couple of times. Now Strength, 1-1, new beginning. 1 plus 1 is a 2. 2 is a transition, is a thought process. Well, 10 is transitional. 2 is a choices. Which way do I go? I go this way. That's no longer an option. Okay, so this is also Archangel Ariel. Ariel does have a strong earth energy. Ariel does have a connection with nature, animals. So there is so Ariel is a very good angel for a Virgo to really connect with, learn a little bit more about. Now the thing about this Strength and Justice, Bradley Valentine cards, they switched. Strength used to be an 8 and Justice was the 11, and now Strength is the 11. So it's kind of like things need to be put back in order, put back in their strength, in their place. There is there's sense of, being fair, being non-judgmental. At the same time, know that there is right and wrong. When we say non-judgmental, that doesn't, that's not us up to us. However, wrong versus right, there is a wrong, there is a right. So it's not us to judge, otherwise we'll be judged type of energy here too. Anyway, wherever we're going with that one. So chill back a little bit, whoever, whatever this is all about, just, if this is a person that you have to have strength from, pray over that person and then release and let go. Remember, that's what it says, clearing away all that no longer serves you. If it's a situation, do the same thing too. You may want to, my Virgos, you may want to, I don't talk about this too often, and I haven't talked about it for a while. You may want to do some saging though, and again, be careful. When you're burning sage, I don't want your fire alarms to be going off, and I want you to make sure you have something underneath it. But you may need to clear some of the negative energies around you, maybe in your space. Maybe, and don't forget to do so maybe in your car also. So there is some sort of a negative energy that you need to clear around. Strength, and I have where we're going with all of this. There's also little sage sprays too, and Palo Santos. Anyway, that's a different thing. You may need to clear things, like it says, clearing away all that no longer serves you. Clear the air, clear the negative, clear the lower vibrations around you. Okay? Wow. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So you've got a 1-5-1-1. Queen of Air. You've got some really strong energy, strong cards here. Again, too, you may want to do a spiritual cleanse over the weekend. You may want to do a physical cleanse in your space also, too. Okay? Let's see what we've got going here with John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for our Virgos. So there's a lot of releasing and relinquishing with this energy here. Here we go. Sacrifice. Now, this is the Hangman. This is the Hangman. This is, this, sometimes it has Archangel, when we're in this deck, Archangel Gabriel with it. So we have that 1, we have that 2 energy. We talked about the 1s, we talked about the 2. But you can add the 1 and 2 together, and there's a 3. So that's very much celebration, creativity, also the power of 3. The thing about the Hangman is, or the thing about the Hangman is actually looking at things, looking at things differently, not letting the weight of the world, be on your shoulders with this. Not necessarily saying, oh, why does this always happen to me? The thing is, the Hangman also has to learn, is there something I need to learn from this situation? The thing with this, again, so you have 3 major arcana cards. This is sacrifice. This is, a lot of this is your sacrifices will be worth whatever is happening right now. Some of it is you may have to let go of some things which doesn't necessarily feel comfortable to you. Maybe, maybe it's that promotion that you've been going after. Maybe it's that job that you're wanting. You may have to let go of that. It does not mean that you don't receive it. But maybe you've been putting too much stock, and maybe you've been looking at it too much like like this is the end all, and, I want it. So sometimes you have to let it go in order for it to be received. Because the thing with sacrifice, with this card in itself, is that even though she's in the murky water, she's pristine, she is calm, there is a rainbow happening around her. The clouds look like flowers around her. Things are blossoming. So sometimes you have to let go in order to receive. My Virgos, you got a lot going on here. Who does this belong to? Let me know. Comment below, please. So much. You got so much angst, so much celebration, so much wisdom, so much going on for such a weekend. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we've got that would be helpful for my Virgos. Let's see. Moonstone. Okay. Female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love, also growth. Okay, Virgos, let me know. I love when I get these intriguing ones. Yours is very intriguing to me. Anyway, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. As always, though, my Virgos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.